So, because as you know, typical software developer programmer, you tend to look at a lot of different languages, right? So sometimes it's annoying when you look at the hello world and you execute it, it runs, but what are those code lines? What is really happening, right? So this is a very quick overview of what the hello world in Node.js looks like. So first things first, what is Node.js? So it basically it's an open source server environment, and basically you use it for your backend, right? And it can generate dynamic page content. You can create open read and write lead. You can collect form data, and you can also let it communicate to your database. And again, it allows you JavaScript. That's why it's so nice because you always use JavaScript for your front end in the browser, and now you'll only need JavaScript as well for the Node.js. So we start off with this syntax, right? So start out with the variable HTTP we require, and then we have this function, and then we start off with the very first line. So very first line, you need to put HTTP, and it's one of the standard things, so it lets you use that and go to the second line. It lets you create an object, an HTTP server object. So once we get a little furthermore, in the http.createServer, you pass a parameter, which is a function. The function itself also needs two parameters. One is a request, and one is a response. Your request would be an incoming message from the object, and your response should be what you want the user to have, right? So you can just move on with this one. And basically, inside that function, you would create a response.writehead, and it requires parameters as well. And one is you can give a status code. Let's say 200 is okay. 400 is there's something wrong, right? And you can also define what content type you want it to be. It could be text.html and other else, like JSON. Again, this lets you manipulate the metadata associated with the response you want to send to a client from your server. And I think I talked about that. You can change XML, plain text. And again, what do you want the response to show? It's hello world. And then next thing is you want to use this dot listen at the end of the create server so that you would be able to listen to a port. And now this one, when you do node, let's say the name of this code is app.js, you can do node space app.js, and it will now use the port 8080, localhost 8080, and then you would see hello world, yay. And then with localhost, you can try it on your, let's say if I do it on my own computer, you will be able to access. Oh, no one? No one okay, I thought everyone would know. So it would, if I put it on my own machine, post it on my local computer, you wouldn't be able to access. That's it. No one got the joke. Okay. So that's it. And oh, that was so quick. So I guess I can talk about Kubernetes.